This video is sponsored by absolutely nobody. Alright, so we've got Leeds player reaction, yeah, but this is a Leeds from 1998 database, bro. So shout out Krabba, you get me? Because I'm not gonna lie, this is a video, just a little disclaimer. This is a video of pure ignorance right now. I don't think I've seen any of these guys play football. Factually, I haven't. I don't think I'll recognize any of these guys. If I do, it will be a miracle. So yeah, let's get into this straight away, bro. Nickname United. Jesus Christ. Owner status, enjoy life for the club, which was probably fine. Hopefully they won some things. And then they have UEFA Cup continental competition. Well, they had that in 1998. Surprisingly for me, compared to what they are now, they're predicted to finish 5th, which is amazing. And if I look at the history, they actually won the league in 1991. So this is a big dog that we're dealing with. Let's get into that squad. All right, for that squad, we're going from Nuno Santos all the way to Alan Smith. Let's see what these men are saying. All right, first player that we've got is a 25-year-old called Nuno Santos. So you've got him on loan, and the guy stat-wise for a goalkeeper is decent enough for me. I'm not going to complain too much. Only thing is that mentally it is a catastrophe, but that's fine as long as he can stop shots, which he can. It's not the end of the world. So yeah, man like Nuno Santos with the 60 reflexes, clocking in very high on average. He's doing really well. All right, next goalkeeper that we've got is a 30-year-old called Mark Beanie. All right, so similar to a beanie hat, is probably covering the goal, doing his job. But then again, he's not. He's got 16 reflexes, 13 agility, which is amazing. But the 11 1-on-1s could definitely be fatal. It is fatal. Let's be honest, bro. I'm not really trying to see that right now. They're saying his value at the time is probably 10 to 40k. Boy, that's someone's wages nowadays in a lower tier league. It's peak, bro. I'll be honest. At least he's got a very good aerial reach, though. So, yeah, let's just move on because this is absolutely trash, bro. All right, and the last goalkeeper that we've got is man like Nigel. Yeah, man like Nigel, I can imagine every time he opened his mouth, the whole room went quiet, bro. Not because he had weapons pointed at the man them, no. Because he's got the most decisions that I've seen in a very long time for a goalkeeper. Even better, they've given him decisive goalkeeper media description, which is just truly amazing. So yeah, that's why I say, and if you look at the stats as well, he must have been that guy back in the day. He must have, when it was black and white. Actually, you know, it was probably color TV back then. Let me not take the piss, bro. Bro, he was probably that guy. Let's be honest, bro. You get. First outfield player that we've got is an 18-year-old called Jonathan Woodgate, bro. So yeah, he looks like a bit of a shadow. I'll be honest, like stat-wise, he's amazing, but still a shadow. Let me explain. Similar to a shadow, the shadow wouldn't know where to be. He's got 11 positioning, bro. He's meant to be a centre-back. That's terrible. And similar to a shadow, he can't pass the ball in it, so he's good and bad at the same time. Right now, it would probably be no nonsense. I don't know where I would play him based on some of the stats, but whoa, hold on a second. I'll just see 19 pace. Yeah, I don't want to put this guy centre back anymore. I'll be honest, bro. He's got 17 jump reach and 18 heading, 19 pace though. Yeah, man. Probably a fullback for me. Wait. No nonsense fullback on defend. That's what I'll choose if I had the option to. Yeah. He was probably good back in the day, maybe. All right, next we've got man like Martin Hayden. Yeah, man. I still don't think he's hiding, though. I mean, 12 strength. I don't care if he's got 12 strength right now. 17 tackling makes me feel very safe, bro. I'm not going to lie. And yeah, if he's a no-nonsense fullback, I know he hasn't got the 9 passes. I know he can't pass, but trust me, we're covered, bro. Like, he's got that 17 tackling, 16 positioning. We're covered. We've got insurance, bro. Go compare the market.com. Go compare.com, confused.com. We've got all the insurance in the world, bro. And in the air as well, he's flying high, bro. Look at that 17 jump reach and 17 heading. Back in the day, he was probably a decent squad player to choose from. I can imagine. All right, next we've got a 27-year-old called David Wetherall. Yeah, probably one of the inventors of the lawnmower, bro. Because he's playing on grass anyway. Man's got the pace of one. Definitely the passing technical ability and vision of one as well. So yeah, this is just probably, what do they call it? A prototype. Yeah, he's probably a prototype of a lawnmower back in the day that can head the ball as well. So just in case you need a little back post header, he might come through with a little back post lawnmower header in about 15 years. That's probably how long it takes him to get to the box, bro. But it's fine. He still might be effective for another person's team, not yours though. He's transfer listed, bro. They don't even require his services no more. Yeah. All right, the next player that we've got is a 29-year-old called Robert Molina, bro. So yeah, everyone watching this video right now, yeah, including myself as well, we can all find a way to go back in time. And that will take quicker than it will for him to get to the byline. The guy's got one pace, he ain't going nowhere. Sorry, guys. So all of these stats that you're seeing right now, I don't care about them anymore, I'll be honest. It doesn't mean nothing anymore. Bro, 16 tackling, but who's he tackling at that kind of speed, bro? 18 strength, but who is he going to get the opportunity to barge? Who? All right, next you've got a 32-year-old called Gunnar Hall, bro. Yeah, so big up all the Norwegian man, them. But yeah, he can't do anything, let's be honest, apart from winning the ball. I don't really care. He's fast and he can tackle, but it's very bang average, let's be honest. He was probably a benchman back in the day. Probably still holding that bench right now, if we're being honest. Actually, no, he was 32, yeah, nah. Benchman, though. You get. All right, next we've got a 23-year-old called Gary Kelly, bro. So if we look at that pace, you can see that he was probably frightening in terms of explosiveness. Technical ability is quite limited, and then on the ball, it is not the best in the world. Let's be honest, bro. Especially the dribbling, it's not the best, bro. I was about to say breast. That's a time and a place for something else, not today. But listen, 14 crossing is good enough, bro. It's good enough. So if we put him on probably fullback support, and he's got 17 tackling as well, yeah, he's got something special that we can build off, bro. Man like Gary Kelly. Well, back in the day, I can imagine you would. Yeah. All right, next we've got the OG. You get me, man. Like Alf Inge Haaland, probably one of my favorite ever. And let me tell you why. Yeah, let me put it like this. Yeah, he's got the ability to go into the kitchen and create monsters, bro. You get what I'm saying? His creative ability in terms of what he can create. I've seen him create monsters. His monsters are currently breaking records right now. Anyway, no, 9 tackling, 11 vision, and 12 passing. He's terrible. Let's be honest, bro. But that's not what he's here for. You get me? That's not what he's here for. He was just collecting DNA for football research to implement into that super baby that he. Super monster that he designed himself. But yeah, man like Alf Inge Haaland, I respect everything about this guy. Truly a legend, bro. Probably one of their best players, if you ask me. There's a reason why he's wanted by who? Look at, bro. Let me just quickly, sorry. Let me just take a little bit more of your time. Roma back in the day were probably ridiculous. Barcelona, no questions asked. Real Madrid, no questions asked. I rest my case. All right, next we've got a 29-year-old called Lucas Radebe. You get me? So physically, he's patterned. Mentally, in terms of the grit side, he's patterned. But as a footballer, it's kind of limited. I'll be honest, bro. Definitely a defensive position. But what I would say, he kind of reminds me of one of those flies that just don't know how to leave you alone, bro. Like as much as you threaten to like squash them with a slipper or something, they'll just keep flying next to you. And I say that because he's got 20 marking. That's all I can really say about this guy, though, man. It's decent squad depth, in my opinion. All right, next we've got man like David Robertson, who was 29 at the time. Now, this guy, you know what? Yeah, when you hover over technique, it's probably how smooth it is. They're saying refined. I'll say smooth. You get me? I'll simplify it down. Yeah. So they're saying how smooth the ability looks. Yeah. So if the guy's got 10 technique and 16 crossing, only Lord knows what that looks like, bro. I don't know how it happens, but somehow he makes it happen. So I respect that. Definitely not. I mean, he's good, but I would probably get rid of this guy if I was managing there back in the day. And even the game says that he's transfer listed because they don't require his services no more. Definitely a sad man back in the day. But then again, I could be wrong. The game could be playing games. All right, next we've got a 23-year-old called Danny Granville. So yeah, he's got so much ability, but then there's so many holes in his game as well. Let me just explain. So he's got 17 dribbling, 17 crossing, and then 6 flair. That's one hole. 12 technique, 11 vision is meaty, but then 16 passing, another hole. So he's got so many good and bad things at the same time. For example, another one, I'll give you one last one. 16 composure, 17 concentration, and then 11 decisions, bro. It's up and down. Like he's got pace, but no agility. He's good and bad at the same time, but I'll keep him. He's only 23. Back in the day, I can imagine that he might have gone on to do amazing things, bro. I don't know. He came from Chelsea, innit? Well, came from Cambridge, went to Chelsea. He looks decent. I'll be honest. So only Lord knows what he done in his career. At 23 right now, it's not too bad. All right, next we've got a 20-year-old called Ian Hart, bro. So yeah, I can only imagine that back in the day, he was extremely solid, bro. Like he wasn't going anywhere at speed. He's got enough positioning and tackling for me to know that he's eradicating all wingers, bro. Anyone that's coming his way, they're not getting past this guy. That's what I can imagine. And then when it is time for him to be on the ball, first touch is amazing. He's not dribbling at all, so he has to probably pass it, which he can just about do. But when it comes to the crossing, that's the only reason why I'm going to keep this guy on fullback support. Yeah, that's the only reason. All right, next we've got a 29-year-old called David Batty. I gotta be careful how I word this one still. But no, he's got a lot of 20s, bro. Like literally, he's 20 work rate, teamwork, determination, aggression, stamina. He's coming for that bat. Never mind. Yeah, he's coming for that bat. Never mind. 19 tackling. It's bro. If you're a creative midfielder and you have to come up against this guy, he's like a old time N'Golo. That's what it looks like, bro. Like someone that just locks off the midfield, bro. Just covers it up. And there's nothing you can do. He just wraps it like it's a Christmas present. Honestly, he looks extremely solid, bro. In the tackling department, ball winning department, he's flourishing. All right, next we've got a 23-year-old called Willem Korsten, who they did loan in from Vitesse, bro. So yeah, he's got very good pace. Mental ability is good and bad. In fact, I'll say it's disastrous in my opinion. I don't really care, bro. And then yeah, he's meant to be a winger, yeah, and he's got 7 dribbling. And he can't pass, so he's just stuck in the mud. Yeah. So. All right, next we've got man like Lee Warrior. So yeah, that is a box to box. We've met him on ball winning midfielder on support, but I strongly disagree. I know he can't dribble. He can control the ball, but I know he can't dribble. But when he's got 18 tackling, 15 finishing, things like that warrant a box to box midfielder start. It warrants it. 20 work rate. You can't get mad. Can't get mad, bro. So back in the day, I can imagine he was filled with a lot of potential. He probably won a lot. Probably. Who knows? All right, next we've got an 18-year-old called Stefan McPhail. Let me tell you why he's not going to McPhail. He's not going to fail because the guy's only 18 and he's got wonder kid stats. The media description didn't bless him this time. They didn't, but come on. If you see someone like this in your development team, surely you're going to give him some, he's either starting or he's on the bench getting ready to start in the next couple of years. It's that simple. He's got too much ability right now. For his age, he's doing too much, bro. And we love that. We love that, bro. So yeah, I can imagine that he probably went on to do amazing things. Keyword imagine, because yeah, I don't predict futures out here. You get me? All right, next we've got a 22-year-old called Bruno Ribeiro. So this is a decent little squad player. I'll be honest. He's good at passing, decent at finishing, good at dribbling, good at crossing. No, the dribbling. Sorry, myth. Good at crossing, and yeah, so he's just decent at end product. Mental, it's just nothing. Let's be honest, there's nothing there. Physicals, just bang average, bro. They're saying he's promising, 22 years of age. Yeah, you can hold that still. Yeah, he's decent at best. All right, next we've got a 27-year-old called David Hopkins. So I said the other guy's meant to be the box to box. This guy might have to take that place, but I see that first touch. Jesus Christ, bro. Back in the day, was his first touch that wonky? Jesus Christ. But yeah, 15 finishing, amazing. And then he's got that 15 tackling as well, which is obviously amazing. And then stat-wise, they're saying that back in the day, his passing ability was out of this world, bro. 17 passing for a 27-year-old. Yeah, it's nothing. But it's good, bro. It's good. And he's got good stamina. Yeah, box to box all day long. All day. All right, next we've got a 27-year-old called Lee Sharp, bro. Legend has it that he's still wandering around to this day. The guy's got 5 concentration in 1998. To this day, he's still roaming about the streets of Leeds, bro, just doing utter nonsense, bro. But Jesus Christ, Lee Sharp, boy, yeah. But never. All right, next we've got a 19-year-old called Harry Kewell, bro. So he is the one that got the Wonder Kid title for that media description. I was looking for one, and we found him now. So yeah, 19, little winger cutting inside, but not a straight line, because back in the day I know they did the straight line thing. And yeah, cutting inside or straight line, 15 finishing, 15 crossing. It's good, man. It's good, bruv. So yeah, very good composure as well, very good bravery and pace. He looks like he's going places. It looks like he's going places, but that's just speculation. Then again, I haven't done my research, so this video is for educational purposes anyway. He looked like he was good back in the day, stat-wise. All right, next we've got man like Jimmy Floyd Hasselbank. So I don't know why his name rings a bell. I think someone probably said something along the lines of his shots were really powerful as if his shots broke the sound barrier every time he connected ball to boot. I mean, yeah, and also the first touches that wonky that it. Yeah, sorry, that first touch. Jesus Christ, I can't imagine what it must have been like playing with this guy because he's got all that pace. He's coming with all that velocity to just make the ball bounce out of play as soon as he connects with it. So yeah, I don't know what it would have looked like, but boy, yeah, probably a decent goal scorer. Who knows what he went on to do? Who knows? All right, next we've got 24-year-old called Derek Lilly. So yeah, physically decent. If he's a little backup option, yeah, he's not getting into this team. I'll be honest, bro. Yeah, he's not getting into this team, but who knows what he went on to do? He could have been the next Benzema. You never know. You never know. All right, next we've got a 24-year-old called Clyde White 1 yard, bro. You get me? All right, so the guy, they've given him that media description of explosive striker, meaning that when you're a defender, you have to be careful when you're handling this guy. He can leave you in the past, bro. Literally, 1998. And then 16 finishing, bruv. It's pretty good, bro. I'll probably make him a poacher. Based on that lack of first touch, bro, you might just start scoring tap-ins with his first touch. You get me? But yeah, it's not too bad. Well, it's bad, but it's better than the other backup that we've got, so I'll take it. And the last, Jesus Christ, wow, yeah, all right, man, like Ellen Smith, yeah. Man's 17 years of age and his finishing ability, just, bro, come on, man. In 1998, are you telling me that he's been banging in goals since he was 17? Sorry, but it's so hard to believe, bro. It's so hard to believe, but if he went on to do amazing things, please let me know, because look at the stats that they're giving him, bro. He must have done a madness. He must have, because you can't just get 20 finishing for no reason. It just doesn't happen. You don't wake up one day 20 finishing, bro. So yeah, that's what his stats look like. He's, bro, for his age, he's just too good, bro. Finishing, the heading, yeah, man, and even the passing as well. What the hell? I didn't even see that, bruv. I don't know how I didn't see. He's got 18 vision. He's probably seeing me. 18 vision, 16 passing, bro. Yeah, different gravy, bro. So yeah, and this is how I am lining up this 1998 Leeds team. So I've got a goalkeeper called Martin here, yeah. So I imagine he was starting back in the day. Ain't no questions asked with that. I've gone with Hart as that left back, yeah. And the reason why is because if he's crossing it early, I can imagine he caused a lot of problems. I can only imagine. And Kelly, same thing. Literally, same thing with Kelly. We've got Hayden on that centre back. I put him central defender, and then Woodgate central defender as well. Just putting it neutral. I'll be honest. Terrell, yeah, straight line left winger on support. He's doing a madness. Wonder Kid as well. And then Hopkin, box to box midfielder. He's amazing. And Batty, you better cover your ball in the midfielder. He's covering the whole thing, bro. You get me? And then I just needed a way to get Haaland in this team, so I put him defensive winger. I wouldn't actually put him there, but he needed a role, so I gave him one. You get me? And then Smith, advanced forward, 17. Someone let me know how well he did, please. And then Hasselbank, advanced forward, bro. He probably should be pressing, but nah, keep him advanced for now. That's a decent team. I'm actually surprised. They probably went on to win a lot of things. Who knows? And that is what Leeds looks like in 1998. If you want me to do any other teams, just let me know. And they probably done a madness. Who knows? Shout out Krabba. See you lot.